Hello, this is Grinstar, and today I am going to take this ethereal voice, the voice of Clara, and I'm going to cut it all up, and much like I'm going to turn each of the bytes of data into a deck of cards, and I'm going to shuffle it up and see what we get. I have two different voices going. I have the O's, us, and the it should be the oohs and the ahs going. Let's check this one. Oh, ooh and ooh. Let's change this to an ah. Pretty okay by itself, and then together. And we're gonna take a TranceGate, or what I call, a gate effect that does it to a rhythm. We're gonna tune it to 1/16, and we're gonna cut them up and see what we get. So I'm gonna probably use by far my favorite tool. If it's in here. Yeah, there it is. The Kilo Hertz TranceGate. It's a free plugin, so I love using it any chance I get. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it to cut up by 1/16, and then I'm gonna do it to both tracks. So I'm gonna pop the other one in here. And then what I'm gonna do is, instead of doing it on this one, I'm gonna do it on this one. So it's kind of already mixed, and we're gonna get a kind of a preview sound of what it's gonna sound like. Spoilers, I've already recorded this before, and I messed up and had to do it all over again. It's gonna sound like garbage, at least this part. It's different, all right. Not too cool at this part. This is not ultimately what I'm going for. It is and it isn't, right? It's playing alternating between the two tracks for the sounds, but that's not quite what I want to do. I'm gonna bounce it, and then I'm gonna cut them up. Using the Bitwig's audio tools, and then I'm going to create something entirely different. Something more anyways, you find out. So what I want to do is I kind of want to bounce. And once this finishes, I'll have my cuts, and I'm going to bounce once it finishes again. Okay, so I have my cuts, right? And if we just solo this and play it. I got kind of what I want. So with these, I'm going to remove the gates. I'll use it later. And you can do some like creative mixing between the two, but realistically, we're just gonna focus on these things right here. So already you can see the audio events of Bitwig's pretty much detecting where the transients are. So all I should need to do is take it and then say slice and place, and you can say on the onsets, and I'm pretty happy with where the onsets are, and it slices my audio. Also, alternatively, I could take that and normalize my audio and boost up the sound a bit, and then go and slice and place on this guy. This was crazy. I've sliced and placed it a couple times, and it kind of loses its slices. Okay, so now it's sliced, it's normalized. So now I can start taking and playing around with it. So what I want to do is I want to cut the first 16th, and I want to create a new track over here, and I want to start off with that 16th. We're gonna trim it, and we're gonna go randomly and go grab another one. Gonna grab this little guy. We're gonna cut him. Gonna go back over there. We're gonna place it down. We're gonna line it up. We're gonna go and grab somebody else. Let's go grab this guy. Let's copy. Let's paste it on the 16th. Let's move this a bit up. And let's single this guy. And we're going to do this a couple more times. We're going to grab various different ones. Already you can start hearing what I'm going for already. Something kind of mixed up, something kind of wild. And so what I want to do is I want to kind of put it with the beat. So we're gonna get normally I like what I love to do, a 4 on the floor, because I that's probably one of the few ones I know for. But let's instead of doing that, let's. All right, it's soloed, so I want these two. And then I want a clap coming in. So we got kind of the percussion laid down. We got the voices going on. What we could do additionally is change the pitches. And for this event, I want to reverse it. Alright, overall, not too bad. Kind of weird, kind of cool, depending on, maybe you can speed it up, maybe you can slow it down, you could throw some more stuff in there, throw on some effects, throw in, like something with, shaper gate, or shaper, the cable guy's, shaper box, things, and then assign that to 1/16, so basically it would be happening on every 1/16 slice, of which these are happening. So you're able to get some different effects on each of these. Probably get some Bitwig stuff to go in there and mess with the gate, the grid, and do it. To pop in like something that will change around the effect, and not only when the effect comes in, I did the previous video on how to do velocity, so you can play that type of technology or that type of note grid to this thing, and change out certain types of patterns for it. You could, in VC VREC, they have something that kind of automates this, as well as I think the loop mix here also kind of does the same thing that what I'm trying to do manually. But I'm not sure if it actually does it for this cool. You can arrange the slices and stuff like that, but overall the manual way of doing it, it's pretty cool. Takes a lot of time, but you can get some really cool effects and get really creative with it, especially if you like slice it to maybe say the drum machine, and use the pads to create the sound. Because that's kind of what you normally would do anyways, right? You cut them up, you chop them to the drum machine, and then you lay down your tracks. This is kind of like more or less trying to learn trying to get used to the audio tools in Bitwig to get better at them. Overall, kind of like practice, right? So overall, I hope you liked the video. I actually had a blast making it twice. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. Thank you very, very much. And I will catch you later.